Travis Hunter is the best player, pound for pound, in college football right now. He is a cheat code, by the way. I know everybody on here said that the Colorado Buffaloes, how would y'all say, 5-6 wins? We 2 away now. We 2 away. 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4-4-1 right now. Blowout victory of UCF, 48-21. Shedeur Sanders, 20-36, 290 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. They actually started to run the football, which is big. It showed the balance that they needed. They had 128 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns. Defense has been pretty good. The defense was terrible last year. They've been pretty solid this year, especially in the second half. But Travis Hunter's the story, man. 9 receptions, 89 yards, 1 touchdown. And he also put in a couple tackles and had an incredible interception where he hit the Heisman pose in the end zone. With everything going on, you know, you got Jalen Murrow. He's at a bigger team. You got Cam Moore, what he's doing. And I'm pretty sure there'll be, you know, some other candidates going on here. But what chances, what a legitimate shot here for Travis Hunter to win a Heisman?
For me, I just worry about his fact that he's not going to be on in my opinion, I don't think Colorado's going to win more than two more games. I'm looking at their schedule right now. I think they maybe
Kansas State, Arizona.
I think Kansas State's an L. I think Arizona is an L. Cincinnati, fringe W. Texas Tech, I'm not sure. Utah, L. Kansas, who knows who Kansas is going to be by November. And Oklahoma State, L. I think that's the only thing for me. Because if I'm going to apply the same argument about with NL Rookie of the Year, with, you know, a guy needing to be, I mean, that's pretty spectacular that this guy can play on both sides of the ball and not just do it, but do it incredibly well. I think there's something to be said to that, and that you're not going to get that. We're not getting this again. So I think if we're going to give it to a guy who's able to do that, we got to do it now. And we can't wait until someone like him comes along again, you know, in a couple of more generations.
I think this is a one, like I kind of like what I think this is a unique situation where, you know, I do think that Colorado probably can do 2 more wins, but I don't know. I know you're gonna sound. I think they can probably eke out 7. I think they can get 3 more. But regardless of the record, I think that's what he's doing is so crazy. Like when people bring up other dual threat wide receivers, none of them was great at wide receivers. He is. So that to me is why it's the outlier. And I feel that the voters or whoever decides this should look at that and give him the award. I mean, what Jalen Murrow is doing is great. What Cam Moore is doing is great. But what this dude is doing is just asinine. It don't make no sense. Like to the point where whoever drafts him is really, you're going to have to play whatever your need is. You know what I'm saying? Whoever that is, that's fine. Whatever. Dante on back-to-back weeks.
I tried to play that shit off. I definitely did.
But I think this is a unique situation to where they should give it to the kid because what he's been doing has just been crazy. And like you said, Cody, I don't think we're going to see something like this for a long time where he's legitimately great at both positions. And that's why I think that it should go to him. Bang, I'm gonna go to you. What's your take on his Heisman candidacy?
Man, he gotta win. They gotta win out. Like
that's what worries me.
Win out?
Yeah, they gotta. He can't. He can be the most electric football player on the football field, but the Heisman go to quarterbacks. And unless you are that damn better, it's going to always go to a quarterback now. So he has to be, I hate to use it this way, but how black people got to be double everybody else in order to get what they need to get.
You bring up a good point, Bang, because that's another thing that worries me. And I hate to say it because I love and I respect Deion Sanders. I worry if possible voters for Deion might hinder Travis Hunter's chances. Yeah, and I hate to even acknowledge that as a possibility because that's not the onus for that. That's not on him. You know?
And that's where I was going. That was going to be part 2 of this. You have part 1 of this is that he's a wide. What he's doing is unprecedented, but he's still not a quarterback. So he has to be that damn better than the guy who's throwing him the ball. You got Todd McShay that's coming out here and say, I watched every play that he did during that game against Baylor, and the man was fantastic. He was amazing. He has to be that much better than the guy that's throwing him the ball. Luckily, people like Carson Beck had that game that he had the weekend, and Ewers is not playing right now, so you got Arch is coming out there, but he has to do that for the rest of the season. And Colorado has to be not only a bowl team, but they got to win like 8-9 games before he even gets like really true.
Do you think he'll go to New York?
Yeah, he's going to New York.
Okay.
Time
Go ahead, Dante.
out. I mean, obviously, I love Travis, but that nigga Ryan Williams is Serena Williams' cousin.
I didn't know that.
She tweeted it yesterday.
Oh, well,
I'm sorry. She just tweeted it 26 minutes ago.
She said what?
She said, honestly, this is pretty impressive from my 17-year-old cousin. Go, cuz.
What the hell?
That's random.
Wait, actually though, or like
is that black cousin like what Patrick Mahomes called Dylan Raiola his cousin, or is that like
I mean his last name?
We'll find out soon. Because there's a lot of black Williams out there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, niggas,
we can get into the. I mean, we can get into New York.
Yeah, but no, my thing
is from Mobile, Alabama. They must be distant cousins.
Hey, we got niggas be everywhere.
Niggas try.
My thing with Travis is the fact that you have had so many, well-respected names in college football come out and say what he's doing is different. Like, that's why I think the win-loss record may not be held against him that much. Because when you have a Charles Woodson come out and say, nah, bro, he's doing this at an elite level, a level that I wasn't doing it at. When you have Urban Meyer say that, we've seen a lot of great college football players, but we haven't seen somebody do it on both sides of the ball the way he does it consistently. So I think he just needs more games like last week where he has these marquee moments. Like, the last 2 weeks, like he had the fumble that he forced at the goal line. Then he has to dive in an interception. He almost has 10 receptions. He has a touchdown. He has to keep giving you spectacular plays on both sides. And I think if he does that, not only is he going to the ceremony, he could fuck around and pull it out and get a win.
Dante, I agree with you. And I would even jump on your side if it was just the players' vote. Because I think if you were to poll just Heisman Trophy winners, people who got that trophy, I don't think it's close. Travis Hunter had that trophy in his goddamn locker today. You wouldn't even have to go the rest of the season. If it was up to just the winners, you goddamn right. But it ain't. And that's what I worry about. I worry about the Heisman shouldn't even be a trophy that we just automatically look at the damn quarterback in the first place.
I feel that way about NFL. I feel that way about NFL MVP too.
Yeah, when's the last time someone on defense won the Heisman?
Charles Woodson.
When was that?
1998.
1998.
Yeah, and the fact that it takes this long to even consider it is, it's a quarterback. It's a quarterback thing,
So cool.
Triple double hat trick, I know the code too. Ice trade, go for trade, yeah we cold too. Getting paper on these player haters, old news. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not.